Hey guys, my name is Marshall from Orchard Hill Farm Equipment out in Belchertown, Massachusetts. We've been a Kioti dealer for going on 30 years now. We just want to show you what they have to offer in this horsepower mark of, upwards over 90 horsepower all the way up to that 115 horsepower rank. Normally around here we don't sell a crazy amount of these, but to the people we do sell them, they're very, very happy with what they get for the money. A lot of people don't realize that Kioti and such like this, they will have a pretty good motor in them for sure. Dadong is the parent company for Kioti, and they will make motors up to 73 horsepower. Above that, they're going to start using Perkins, Doosan, stuff like that. This is a KL9020 loader and a PX9020 tractor, shuttle shift, four-wheel drive with ag tires. This machine technically is not even a machine that we can sell after today. This was sold to a customer a few days ago, local farmer, and at a pretty good price point because it has been a leftover here. But they have came out with a new model for this year. It is a PX9530. A little bit more horsepower than this particular 9020, but still very, very similar. So a lot of the features I'm going to show you, if you're in the market for a new tractor in this size point, definitely know and note everything that I'm about to talk about is going to be very similar to the new one that you're going to be looking at in the Kioti lineup. So this tractor will offer a 4-cylinder Perkins motor with turbo. The new version of this particular tractor, the 9530, is going to have a Doosan 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. So still a very, very good known engine in the industry. It is four-wheel drive standard, and the new one will be, I want to say, power shuttle, whereas this was a straight shuttle. So power shuttles where you don't have the clutch to go forward and reverse and such. So that's nice on the new one, as well as the new one will be about 4 horsepower more than this particular unit we're looking at here. So kind of go through everything that's generic on the new model and this model combined. KL9020 loader is the old version loader for this tractor. The new one is going to have very similar specs as this one, actually a little bit even better. So this loader is going to comfortably be lifted up in the air at max height around 4,000 pounds. Down by the ground, I want to say the breakout force in this particular loader is upwards of 7 or 8 grand. So you can lift up some pretty heavy stuff, definitely some substantial stuff. I mean, double round bales stacked full height, this machine be great for that. So it lifts a good amount very comfortably. It's very stable. One nice thing about this tractor is you're going to see the rims are you can reverse and change the rims, the centers on these rims. So that one and the rears. The next thing you're going to notice is a lot of people on these tractors think they need to get the rear tires weighted. A lot of times farmers will. A lot of times people that are picking up heavy loads will. Although it will add a great weight to this particular tractor, a lot of people don't realize that, for example, this particular tractor comes standard with cast iron full rims. It's not something that's popular on every unit in the marketplace in this size, but some companies will have a cast iron as an option or come standard. This one comes standard with it, so that adds a crazy amount of weight to this particular tractor. The next thing we're going to look at is the grapple in the front here. We put a WorkSaver grapple, double tine grapple. This thing is a beast, 78-inch wide. This customer got this. He's got to do a lot of firewood, big logs and stuff, so this would work perfect for that. We also equipped this tractor with front hydraulics, so that's nice. Inside the cab on the joystick, loader joystick, he's able to operate the grapple without moving to like rear remote options and stuff like that. He's got a button on his joystick, which is super nice. All the grease fittings on this are inner tube for the loader, as well as this loader is a self-leveling loader. Okay, tractors in this size, that's pretty common. Self-leveling loader, most farmers are going to want that. This loader is also quick detach, so one pin here, one pin on the other side. Get your kickstands here, drop those guys down, and pretty much just disconnect your hydraulics and you're in business, taking your loader on and off. It's also got a standard Bobcat universal or skid steer universal quick attach assembly there, so pretty universal on the market, going to go to most everything. You can use your buddy's Bobcat implements, whether they're forks, a grapple bucket, snow pushers, snow plows. It's all going right on the same quick attach here. Your fuel tanks here, I want to say it's upwards of over 30 gallons, like 32, 34 gallons. Hydraulic pumps on this particular unit are right around 21 gallons per minute. The loader puts out, I want to say 12, 13, somewhere around there. When you go up to the new version, it goes around 34 gallons per minute. So definitely a jump up. I know you're only getting a couple horsepower, but the hydraulic pumps in the new one are almost like 14 gallons per minute higher. It's an insane jump up. So that's one nice thing to know about the new one that just came out, 9530. Everything to service on this tractor is super simple. You got like, you know, hydraulic and oil and all that stuff, fuel filter on the other side. Everything, as soon as we open it, you'll see like right here, here's one of the filters. I mean, we open this thing up and another filter is going to be right here. Your engine oil fill is right there. Everything is so superior and easy to operate and open up the hood and service this tractor. You quite honestly don't need to take the loader off this tractor to service it. If you put the loader in the air and lock it up in the air, I mean, you can get at everything on this hood. So that's very, very nice for sure. Servicing these tractors, because, you know, farmers are going to be putting more hours on it than homeowners for sure. And this is obviously more of an ag or utility farmer type machine. Mirrors on both sides of the cab, 4 front cab lights, front headlights, front wiper, rear wiper, and rear cab lights. So this thing's decked out standard with all those options on here. So that's definitely pretty sweet. Your rear window can open, as well as these little side windows right here can open up 2 inches or so to gather some air in there. You have ground PTO or independent PTO with a push or pull here. Telescopic 3-point hitch arms. Okay. You're also going to have telescopic here. Pull that pin out, adjust that there. Super nice. No turnbuckles besides this turnbuckle and this turnbuckle. Everything else is all telescopic. Standard dual rear hydraulic remotes. Not every tractor in this size will have standard dual remotes. This one will come standard, and you can have the option to add in more hydraulics. This guy right here will lower or raise up the 3-point hitch arms, just right there, from outside the cab. As long as the tractor's on, this will raise or lower your implement, which is nice to hook up. This is easy to access. You know, you can open that up. Checking your hydraulic oil there. Fill right there. You know, easy to fill. Trailer hookup. Standard big drawbar for pulling around a hay wagon or something like that. That's nice. As we come around here, you're just going to see that the loader frame worked into the full frame of the tractor, goes all the way to the back end of the tractor, as well as somewhat to the front end of the tractor. Pretty nice. Hydraulic quick disconnects right there, easy to access. You know, the front end is an immense front end for sure. Hydrostatic power steering, so that's nice. Cylinders tucked away here, covered by covers there, so you can't take them off. Immense grill guard here, standard. That's another nice feature. I'm gonna get in the other side of the cab. You'll get in this side of the cab, and I'll show you some of the features while I'm up inside the cab there. And then we'll give a demo of this machine running. So first, what you can see in here, you see the seat. The seat is a very nice seat. Kioti does one thing, and really what they do is make an incredible, comfortably designed cab. Everything in these cabs is so comfortable, so perfectly laid out, including this seat. So you got a headrest, which you can adjust the height on here, raise or lower it. Armrest standard, okay. Retractable seat belt, not one that's going to get stuck under the seat or something. The next thing is going to be, when I sit in it, you're going to notice it's hydraulic cushioned. All right, this adjusts for the weight of the person. You just spin that, that's adjusting the hydraulic pressure in that little cylinder underneath the seat there for how much cushioning you got. In a hayfield all day long, that can be a lifesaver. This guy right here, move that seat forward or reverse. I mean, for you small guys, you can get really close. For you big guys, you got a lot of room back here. I mean, crazy room. Clutch right there, brakes right there, which are splittable. You can split and brake on one side or the other. Throttle right there. Throttle right here for standard setting your throttle. 4-speed shifter here. Loader joystick here with your front hydraulics. Dual rear hydraulic remote setup right here. Draft control with your 3-point hitch control right here. PTO on and off right here. As well as there is on this side, you won't really be able to see it, a 540 and a 1000 PTO on this tractor. So that would be to change those PTOs or put it in neutral, as well as it has automatic and manual PTO. So what that is manual is just like your traditional tractor. You turn it on, you push in your clutch, you turn on your PTO, you let out your clutch, your tractor's PTO is spinning and running that implement. Automatic is when you raise the implement, it turns the PTO off. When you lower it, it turns it back on without you having to mess around with buttons and stuff. That's nice for a farmer for sure. Some people can appreciate that for sure, definitely. In the new one, they should have economy PTO speed at a lower RPM. This one's PTO speed is around 2200 RPMs, which is still considerably low for this tractor to run at full potential output on a PTO. Rear window's heated. that's nice. Front wiper controls and front and rear headlights, or cab lights right here. Notice something about this cab is you're going to see vent, 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 vent. They're all around. I mean, there's a good 8 or 9 vents in this cab. Heat and AC right here. Standard radio right here. I know you can't see it, but there's a radio there. Open up to get some fresh air. There you go. Right. Cab light right there. You can drop this guy down. Sunshade. You got a little sunshade there. Mirror standard. Another thing that's super nice and you give you a lot of room for is push that foot pedal down. Tilt your steering wheel where you want it, you know. So that's nice. Lock it back in. The other thing is there's a little lever back here. You won't be able to see it, but if you look at my back, you're going to notice this thing can recline. I mean, we can recline all the way into the window if we want it. Obviously, that's not ideal, but look at this. I mean, you can get wherever you want. You can get really comfortable in this thing. As well as the loader joystick is probably as comfortable as it gets. I mean, I know, you know, sometimes you're reaching out a little bit further, but closer is better. Your arms on the armrest, leaning off. It's so comfortable right here, man. What else we got down here? Your 3-point hitch flow control for your 3-point hitch, how fast or slow it will go up and down. Differential lock right there. Lock it in diff for the rear end. The other stuff is just a electronic turn on for your 4-wheel drive and turn on and turn off. A couple blinkers, your forward and reverse here. This is a creeper gear too, so that's huge. Low, medium, and high, and a 1 through 4 over there in a forward and reverse, but you also got a creeper gear in all those gears. So 16x16 transmission, and I want to say the new ones are the same, if not even maybe more gears. Parking brake, pretty big parking brake, standard. And flat floorboard, nothing in your way. I mean, you can get really comfortable in this thing for sure. So next I'm going to start this thing up. He'll go around front and we'll start it up. We'll pick up a log out front and just give you a quick demo of everything. Yeah. Guys, so I guess that's it. The PX9020, also known as the new version on PX9530. I'm Marshall from Orchard Hill Farm Equipment. We're up in Massachusetts. If we can help you out, give us a call, 413-253-5456. This Kioti is just an amazing product. Definitely check us out on the web, www.orchardhillsales.com, or give us an email, info@orchardhillsales.com. Or check us out on Facebook. Thanks, guys, and have a wonderful day.